Zurich, we went to Stuttgart, we were up in Frankfurt, went over to Munich, Vaduz, St. Gallen, now we're here in your wonderful city of Vienna. And it's not every day that I get a chance to go out on the road with a couple legends in the mining industry like Bradford Cook and Alain Lambert, and it's really been wonderful. I know you're taking a lot of time out of your busy schedules to come spend with us tonight, and we really appreciate you spending a couple hours with us to learn about this sector. You know, for me, I'm not a geologist, I'm not a mining engineer, I'm an investor. So I invest in companies. And at the end of the day, for me, it's all about people. Because people run companies. You know, machines don't really run companies, even though I think it's great that a guy can run a mine from his laptop computer at home. Maybe in the future my kid can run it from her iWatch, you know, it's amazing. But they're all about people. And people make the industry, and it's been a real pleasure. So gentlemen, I'm going to miss you, you know, and this is our last time together, but we will keep in touch. So, Persian Gold, we are all about gold, and we are in Nevada. That's a picture of our facility. I'm just wondering, by a show of hands, how many in the audience, ladies and gentlemen, how many of you own some physical gold or silver? A few. Fantastic. How many of you own some gold mining companies? Okay, a little less. Well, I own both. I own both the physical gold and silver and the gold mining companies. And I'm also a shareholder in all three companies that you heard present today. I own shares in Cyprium, I own shares in Endeavor Silver, and I own a lot of shares in Persian Gold. So I'm really excited about Persian Gold. I like gold and silver. And as Bradford told us, gold and silver are money. You know, I know that 1 ounce of gold back in the time of the Roman Empire got you a nice suit. And today, 1 ounce of gold gets you a nice suit. What's my US dollar going to turn into? My euro going to turn into? My Canadian dollar going to turn into? I don't know. Maybe it goes the way of a Zimbabwe dollar, and I need $10 million to go to Starbucks in the future. But my 1 ounce of gold, I'll be able to get a nice suit. So we're all about gold at Persian Gold, you know? And I'm very excited about this company. We're based in Nevada. Anyone know where Nevada is? United States of America? Nevada is famous for what? It's famous for casinos, right? So these big casinos, you got the Strip, you got Las Vegas. Everyone's heard of that. You've probably seen CSI, the show out of Las Vegas. And but you don't want to take your money and go gambling, your investment money. You know, take a little bit of money, go roll the dice at the crap table and have fun. But if you want to bet on a sure thing, buy some of these companies up here, you know, because this cycle is going to turn. Myself and my partners, we've been very successful investing in this industry. And it's cyclical. So you got to buy these stocks and these metals when they're down, and then all of a sudden when they really start to rally and they double and triple and go up 10 or 20 times like companies can in this industry, that's when you want to sell them. So I'm going to sit here tonight and tell you about Persian Gold. The reason we're in Nevada, well, there's a lot of gold in Nevada. There's a lot of gold mines, there's a lot of gold mining companies. This is big deposit country. Nevada and South Africa have some of the largest concentrations of gold in the world. And we're real excited about what we have. What we have in Persian Gold is a former producing gold mine. We went out and we bought a mine called the Relief Canyon Mine. So, my grandfather, he knew a little bit about gold. He was a little smarter than me. And he told me the best place to find gold is where there is gold. So usually you go look for a former producing mine, or you look at Endeavor. They're down finding those conquistadors, those silver mines in Mexico, and that's where they go and they explore. So that's where we are, and that's what this story is all about. I'm going to go very fast through this because I know it's late, and everyone wants to get to cocktail half hour after this because it is a networking night. So let me tell you a little bit about why I'm so excited about Persian Gold, the Relief Canyon Mine. I told you we're located in Nevada. When we took this facility over, there were 3 open pits, and a prior operator had produced around 100,000 ounces of gold. So since it's open pit, that means that this is a bulk tonnage, pretty low cost heap leach operation. You just scoop the material out of the ground, put over here on the heaps, recover it, get some gold, sell it, you make a lot of money. So that's what is going to happen with Persian Gold. We had a very small land package when we first acquired the Relief Canyon facility. We've expanded that tremendously. We've also grown our resource. When we first took over this project and we acquired this mine, the mine only had about 100,000 ounces of gold. And in gold mining, especially in Nevada, that's not that big, that's kind of small. So what we did, we went out and we did a bunch of geological discoveries and drilling, and we've expanded that resource dramatically. The prior operator who had this project, they only drilled very, very shallow holes. They never really tested the full potential of the property. In addition, they only drilled with reverse circular drills. We've drilled all core, diamond core, we've drilled deeper, and we are actually hitting tremendous discoveries that I'm going to tell you about. So, what are our plans? We're going to actually be coming out very shortly with an updated resource report. So we've grown our resource already up to 550,000 ounces measured and indicated. We have about another 150,000 ounces inferred. And that report was up through about the beginning of 2014. It really incorporated all of our 2013 drill results. The real exciting news is in 2014 and into 2015, we're hitting new discoveries. And even on our banner over here, you see top exploration, 126 grams per ton. Yo can put that up, not me, so you can trust him. Now, oh, here we go. We got the error message again that each of us get. In addition, our company, I was telling you before, it's all about people. And the CEO of our company, he's a gentleman named Steve Alfers. Steve Alfers is an American. He is one of the most successful mining attorneys in the United States. He's written a lot of the mining law that governs the Western United States. Steve is a very successful mine builder and entrepreneur. He founded a company in Nevada called New West. New West had a project called Long Canyon in Nevada. New West was sold to a company called Frontier and a little mining company called Newmont Mining. That was a joke. Newmont's pretty big. Newmont Mining actually took over Frontier for $1.8 billion. So Steve Alfers has a history of creating shareholder value. After he did that transaction, he went on to a gold royalty trust company in the United States called Franco-Nevada that some of you might have heard of if you invest in the sector. So Steve was the chief operating officer, head of U.S. operations for Franco-Nevada, and they're about an $8 billion market cap company. And he left Franco to come over to Persian Gold because he was real excited about this opportunity. So again, it's all about people. And when I think about this sector, it's been a really tough time, ladies and gentlemen, as you know. If you've had any money in this sector, in the junior natural resource sector, in the last 3-4 years, oh, it's been painful. I love this facility, I love this room, this building. I look over and I see St. Giorgio. My wife's Italian, so I call him St. Giorgio, slaughtering the dragon. To me, he should be slaughtering the bear, because this is it. This is the bottom. The bear market in natural resources and in junior mining stocks is over. It's over, it's done. So you got to start looking at these companies. Hopefully at the end of this presentation, my presentation, I don't care if you even remember Persian Gold. Just remember, this is the bottom. There was that guy up on the stage who told me to go out and buy stocks. This is it right now. Go buy yourself some gold. Go buy yourself some silver, some physical. Put it under your bed in your safety deposit box and look at some of these companies in the sector. I personally think Cyprium Mining, Endeavor Silver, and Persian Gold are 3 of the best companies out there that you can put your investment money into. But that's my own opinion. I own them. If you want more information, you want to follow us, you go on Jokin's website, Swiss Resource Capital. He's got interviews, he's got information, he's got the research reports, everything's in German. He'll convince you. He convinced me. I'm already a shareholder in all 3 companies. So why is our company so special? We're in this gold trend where we have some great neighbors. Right here is the Relief Canyon Mine, where we're located. Just to the north of us is the Packard and Rochester mines. That's Core Mining. Core Mining is one of the largest silver producers in the United States. And you see this trend. Gold tends to form in trends. And when you want to find big elephants, big discoveries, are there any hunters in the room? Does anyone hunt? No one? I'm in Austria. I thought there'd be some. Anyways, if you go out hunting and you want to hunt for elephants, you go to Zimbabwe, right? You don't go hunt elephants in Austria. I might hunt wild boar or deer, but I'm not going to probably find any elephants in Austria. Same way with gold. If I want to get a big discovery, a big deposit, I got to go where the big elephants are. That's Nevada. That's in the major gold trends of Nevada, and we are right in one. A couple other famous mines, Spring Valley, just north of us. That's controlled by Midway Gold. on a joint venture with Barrick. Barrick's one of the biggest gold companies in North America. They got many million ounces there, and it's still growing. Florida Canyon has produced over 5 million ounces of gold. It's just like our project, both in geology and cost. So it's a really exciting address to have. This is what it looks like, ladies and gentlemen. If we were in a plane and we're flying over, this is what it looks like. These are the mountains. So we have former open pits where the gold was produced. We have a full facility. Important to point out on our facility, when we bought this project out of bankruptcy, this facility was brand new, and it is brand new. This is a turnkey, state-of-the-art, brand new mill. So this mill is optimized for the ore on our property. Replacement value today is estimated to be about $40 million, and we own this asset outright. Our company today has no debt. It's not like the United States government. It's not like Greece. I repeat, we have no debt. So the European Union still has debt. Japan has debt. Even China has debt. Our company, no debt and a lot of gold. So I will take our company over US dollars any day of the week. So how are we gonna make money? What's our business model and what are we gonna do? Well, we are going to advance this project to production. So we need to put it into production. We need to turn on the mill, and we need to start pouring gold at the end of the day. In addition, we're going to continue to expand our deposit by drilling. And our resource has been getting bigger and bigger. It's been growing dramatically. Our grades have been increasing, which is very exciting for us because it means our overall costs have been coming down, and we're going to continue to do that. And we might even do some strategic transactions. So keep an eye on the company. PGLC is the ticker, trades in the United States. You go home, you can put that on your watch list, put it on your Bloomberg, your BlackBerry, your iPhone, your Yahoo Finance, however you follow it. This slide's pretty busy, a lot of information, but I'll just point out a couple highlights that I already mentioned. We got involved. This is what it looked like. This is what it looks like today. So we've been expanding our land holdings, which is very exciting because they have a lot of potential. We've also been dramatically expanding our ounces, and that's going to go up again in the very near future. We will have another report coming out in the next 60 days that'll show even more gold. So continue to watch this story. A little history of what we've done. I'm going fast. I know it's late at night and you have it all in your presentation. A couple other things. This is what our facility looks like today. So as I said, this is a state-of-the-art facility. We've got everything in place, our carbon stripping, our crushing facilities, and it's ideally situated and optimized for our ore. This is real easy to get to. In Nevada, there's great infrastructure in the States. There's a lot of mining. So this isn't like we're trying to find a gold deposit in Nunavut in northern Canada. And this is Nevada. If you fly into Reno, Nevada, you can get on the highway, you can drive north, and in 1 hour, you'll come to a dirt road, take a right on the dirt road, in 5 kilometers, you're at our facility. Real easy to get to. So if anyone's ever out in Nevada, you want to go to Lake Tahoe, do some skiing, hit the tables, come see us. Because the best way to understand this project is a site visit. Come, say hi, see Steve Alper, meet our mine engineers, see the whole thing, and trust me, you'll be buying stock. So, the metallurgy is great. Metallurgy tests have been very, very positive. What does this mean? It means the ore in the pits and that we've been drilling, when we bring it out, we put on the heap leach pads, we're getting about 90% recoveries. And it's also leaching very fast, in about 6 days. It means this project's going to make a lot of money. The project is fully permitted. This is very important as well. So we have the permits. There's a lot of junior mining companies out there that'll find some gold. They'll drill, they'll find a deposit, they're all proud. Wow, we found gold. Yeah, but then what do you have to do? Then you actually have to build a mill to process the gold. So maybe they go try and raise money. Then you need permits, depending on the jurisdiction. So Nevada is a mine-friendly state. We have a lot of mines there, and we have the permits. So we can put this into production. This will be Nevada's next producing gold mine. You gotta write that down. This will be Nevada's next producing gold mine. Probably by the end of this year, or first quarter 2016, we will be going into production and producing gold. The most exciting thing to me as an investor, when I look at this, it's like, okay, great, we got a gold mill, we got some gold, we got some open pits. It's really been the discoveries. And we've been dramatically expanding and exploring on our land package. So here's our pits. You can see them right here. This is the focus just to the north of our north pit of our recent exploration. And the geologists are so excited because some of the intercepts they've had have been the highest drill intercepts in Nevada in the last several years. These are off the chart, #1 drill results out there, which means again that this project really is going to be profitable. Very, very exciting. How good are they? Well, this is what it looks like. Just very quickly on this model. This was the former producing pit right here. You can just see how it goes down. That was the land that they dug out, the dirt. This green is the zone of mineralization. And the former operators, they had only drilled down to about 100 meters. So they never, ever, ever really tested the potential of this project. We've drilled deeper, and look at this. That's the mother lode. That's the honey hole. That's it. We brought home the bacon, The big discovery right there. We're really excited about this. When I talk to the geologists, I get even more excited. I talk to the geologists, and I end up buying more stock. So we have 3 stacked zones, 1, 2, 3. These are, in Nevada, they call them feeder zones, and this is a Carlin-style deposit. So geologists can tell you Carlin-style deposits have the potential to get very, very big. I don't know if it'll get as big as the federal government deficit in the United States, but it'll get pretty big, and we're excited about it. So, what do our drill intercepts look like? Look at some of these holes. 123.9 grams per ton. 87.9 grams per ton. 76.8 grams per ton. These are incredible numbers, ladies and gentlemen. Really, really good grades, and everyone is watching this company. Everyone in Nevada is talking about Persian gold. Everyone that's in the mining industry and knows Nevada, knows Relief Canyon, is really excited about this. They're wondering what's going on. Is this another gold strike? Is this another pipeline? Is this another Cortez Hills? Stay tuned. The only answer I can tell you today, we don't know. We spent some money last year on exploration, so we're going to spend more money this year on exploration. That's what we do. We have 3 different targets, but really all the action is happening right around the mine. So, brings us to 2015. All of a sudden, my presentation in Vienna, Austria on April 23rd at 8 o'clock in the evening. Now what? Now what do we do? Well, there's a couple things that you really got to watch for and keep in mind. We're traded in the United States on the over-the-counter market, symbols PGLC. Over-the-counter market's a little difficult for a lot of people to buy stock on. I know, I'm an asset manager in Switzerland, I'm based in Geneva. It's really difficult. We know that as well. And a lot of institutions can't buy stock there. So the company has filed to NASDAQ in the United States to upgrade to a full NASDAQ listing. So we'll be going on the main board, the main exchange, and I think that's going to be a watershed event for this company. That should happen within the next 60 days. Continue to watch. Also, we're coming out, I talked about this preliminary economic assessment, PEA. We're going to publish our economic study. There's going to be 2 of them coming out this year. One in the next 30 to 60 days, another one towards the end of the year. The one towards the end of the year will be a full bankable feasibility study. We will show all the costs, we will show what the potential of the project is, but we have no debt, and we don't plan on taking debt. We have 2 very supportive shareholders in this company who are personal friends of mine. One is a famous, successful doctor in the United States. His name is Dr. Philip Frost. Dr. Frost is a billionaire investor, self-made man. A lot of people call him the Bill Gates of biotechnology because he made most of his wealth in the biotechnology field. He was the chairman of Teva, the Israeli generic drug company, and the largest shareholder there. And he's one of our primary shareholders. He owns approximately $25 million of our stock. Another gentleman named Barry Honig, who's a South Floridian financier, he has about $40 million of his own money. So the 2 of them own almost 50% of the company and are extremely supportive. They participate in all of our financings. They buy stock in the open market, and that's the reason we do not have to take on debt. So they will be there, they will provide financing for us going forward. We're going to make a decision on our startup, probably towards the end of this year, early part of next year. A lot of it for management depends on where the price of gold goes. If the price of gold goes up and we can sell those ounces at a higher level and give more money to you, our shareholders and our future shareholders, well then fantastic, that's what we want to do. If the price of gold comes down for whatever reason, the National Bank of Greece has to sell their 400 tons of gold and we get a little downdraft, okay, we don't have to go into production right away. So we're in a very, very enviable position to be. How's our company look? Currently today, we have about 400 million shares outstanding. It's not 355. If you look at the press release, we just raised over $11 million. We did it right around market. So in these difficult market conditions, that's a testament to this company. So we raised $11 million, so our share count has gone up. Currently today, we have plenty of cash in the bank to fund our 2015 exploration program and put the facility into production. We have almost $20 million in cash. Insider holdings are very high. I mentioned that a little bit. When we go on to NASDAQ, what we're going to have to do, right now our stock price in the open market, I believe yesterday was around 35 cents a share. So when we upgrade to the NASDAQ, this is like going from economy class to business class on the plane. You know, you get more room, you get more credibility. We're going to have to do a reverse stock split. So our amount of shares outstanding will go probably from 400. If we did a 20-for-1 stock split, we'd go down to 20 million shares issued outstanding. Our stock price would go from 35 cents to $7. You still have the same amount of value, but it just helps us get there. So that's it. We have some analyst coverage. Rob Chang at Cantor Fitzgerald, he's their gold natural resource analyst. He publishes on us. Again, you want to see any of the information on Persian Gold, on Cyprium Mining, on Endeavor Silver, go to Jokin's website, Swiss Resource Capital. You can see everything there. He's got all the research reports. H.C. Wainwright publishes on us as well. They're very, very positive on the company, so I would encourage you to go out and look at those research reports. There's a slide on Steve Alpers if you want to see a background on our CEO. Again, I really appreciate the opportunity to come out. I'm a little sad that our roadshow is ending, but I'm happy to answer any questions. It's been a real honor and privilege to be with you here in Vienna, and I think this is the most exciting story in Nevada today. So keep your eyes on Persian Gold. Thank you very much.
Hey Bob, thank you very much. Again,
How do you pay the management? Do you give a fixed salary or percentage of profits or percentage of sales?
I'd love to give him a percentage of profits, but Steve Alpers might not be happy with that because we don't have any revenues yet. So we don't have any profits yet because we haven't gone into production. Management team, Steve Alpers and all the other employees, they have salaries. So they have fixed base salaries. In addition, they get stock options. So we really want our management teams, when I invest in a company, I want to see all the management teams, number one, be shareholders of the company that they're working for, and number two, have their interests aligned with mine. So I'm very happy for Steve Alpers to make a lot of money if he gives me as a shareholder a lot of money. So I want him to have stock options in the company, and the majority of his compensation should be tied into the rise of the stock price. And when you look at these gentlemen up here, including myself, we're significant shareholders in our companies. We really, really believe in our companies, and I think that's very important. For any company you're looking at, the junior natural resource space, even the majors, see how much management owns and see how they are aligned with you. Steve Alpers actually owns, I think on the slide, sorry, I'm just going back, he owns 3.5% of the company right now.
How much is his salary?
His fixed salary? Great question. I don't know off the top of my head. It's in the filings. I think he's probably $250,000 a year or something like that. Yep. So that's probably, but I don't know. I will find out. If you give me your card after, I will email you the exact amount. Yeah. I shouldn't say anything. I'll be discreet.
and also no one talks about having nothing.
Could be.
Well, then, thank you very much. Oh, sorry.
I have
I never speak badly about anyone. My mother told me when I was young, if I don't have something good to say about someone, keep my mouth shut. So if my Canadian brethren would like to take a question, I will pass the microphone.
Darauf kann ich vielleicht noch Kleinigkeit sagen, weil ich glaube, das wäre denen allen nicht so recht, wenn sie jetzt über ihre Mitbewerber reden würden. Die Firmen sind nicht schlecht in dem Sinne, das kann man so nicht sagen. Ich war früher selber Aktionär von BHP Billiton und habe den ersten Run mitgemacht damals. Die haben alle ein Riesenproblem. Es sind alles riesige Tanker. Das sind Großkonzerne. Ja, die bewegen sich sehr, sehr langsam. Die Entscheidungsfindung dort dauert Monate, teilweise Jahre. Ja, die mittelgroßen Produzenten, die können zack, zack die Waldfee, da geht es richtig vorwärts. Wenn die ein gutes Projekt haben, dann gehen die drauf mit dem Geologen und dann wird auch entschieden im Board. Ja. Und ich kann mir schon vorstellen, was sie so anspielen. Viele der Großkonzerne haben eben halt auch kleinere Projekte abgegeben an, sage ich mal, ja, kommende Produzenten zum Beispiel. Warum konnten die die Mine kaufen? Ja, das ist auch, hängt auch mit Newman zusammen und mit Franco-Nevada letztendlich, weil die haben das Denken, ja mein Gott, also alles unter 5 bis 8 Millionen Ins, das ist ja kein Projekt und das bringt uns ja nichts und das ist ja völlig unspannend. Ja, dass aber genau da, wie so schön auf Englisch heißt, Skin in the Game drin liegt, ja, wirklich das Sahnehäubchen kommt, das ist für die alles viel zu klein. Ja, das wäre das Gleiche, wenn Sie eine Firma Shell Oil Dutch nehmen und sagen, hier, pass mal auf, wir haben da ein Ölfeld mit 100 Millionen Barrel. Dann sagen die, was will ich denn da damit? Unter 5 Milliarden Barrel fangen wir gar nicht an, oder 3 Milliarden Barrel. Ja, das ist denen ihr Problem. Die denken nur in ganz großen Dimensionen und denken einfach immer nur super global und halten sich zusätzlich selber für die Größten. Das kommt vielleicht noch erschwerend hinzu. Weil genau deswegen fusionieren sie auch immer alle auf dem Top des Marktes und nicht genau jetzt, wo es eigentlich richtig billig wäre, wo man es hinterher schmeißen könnte. Und dann haben sie noch ein ganz anderes Problem, eine Firma wie Barrick zum Beispiel, die heute einen Börsenwert hat von 12 Milliarden Dollar, die haben auch 12 Milliarden Dollar Schulden. Riesenidee. Ja, bei dem Gold- und Silberpreis. So, die haben sich alle unheimlich verkalkuliert, sind wahnsinnig schnell gewachsen, haben die Kosten links liegen lassen, haben gedacht, das ist alles kein Thema, die Preise gehen ja ins Unermessliche und steigen immer weiter, so ähnlich wie damals in Amerika oder heute wieder bei den Immobilien. Es kann ja nur steigen, fallen kann es nicht, das gibt es nicht. Ja? Und genau daran kauen die jetzt rum. Und sie sind irrsinnig diversifiziert, sie meinen überall mitmischen zu müssen, haben sich nicht konzentriert und fokussiert und da liegt der Hund drin begraben letztendlich. Wenn die Rohstoffpreise über die breite Bank wieder ansteigen, sind es sicherlich tolle Sachen, wo man dabei sein kann. Aber ich sage Ihnen eins dazu, bei Balle zum Beispiel, der Eisenerzpreis liegt am Boden bei 52 Dollar die Tonne für 62-prozentiges Konzentrat. Da reißen Sie nichts mehr, das ist rum, das geht nur ums Überleben. Stich weg, ja, der Eisenerzpreis kommt von 130 runter.
Wo liegen die Kosten Währungen sind?
Bei ihm jetzt. Ja, also wenn die in Produktion gehen, ich darf das sagen, er darf es nicht sagen, man hat schon Berechnungen jetzt gemacht, wir haben unsere eigenen Berechnungen angestellt, aber wir gehen davon aus, dass die in der Größenordnung von irgendwo um die 700 Dollar produzieren werden, und zwar all in. Ja, deswegen finden wir die Firma eben auch gut. Bitte.
Im Tagebau.
Ja, das ist Tagebau. Ja, das ist Tagebau jetzt anfänglich. Sie haben es gesehen auf der einen Folie. Das geht also im Prinzip gleich wirklich hier bei 50 Fuß nach unten geht es eigentlich schon los. Und die Großmineralisierung liegt irgendwo in dem Bereich um die 200 Meter oder 50 Meter. Da können Sie wunderschönen Tagebau reinmachen. Aber wie gesagt, es ist noch nicht fertig exploriert. Da kann man noch deutlich mehr drum bauen. Und wenn man eben jetzt von der Exploration her das nimmt, ja, dann kann man vielleicht sogar unter Tage gehen, weil Sie haben die Werte gesehen. Die Werte geben unter Tagebau höchst profitabel. Kein Thema. Ja, so, da ich nicht zu lang werden. Wunderbar. Thank you very much, Edward. Exciting as always, and I enjoyed it also. I love to be with you in the world. Meine Damen und Herren, wir haben schon ordentliches Pensum heute. Vielen Dank, dass Sie so geduldig sind und ausharren, so viele Fragen stellen. Wir sind auch nachher für Sie da, überhaupt kein Thema. Sie können uns löchern, so viel Sie wollen. Genau das wollen wir ja auch. Wir wollen Sie informieren und wie Edward gerade schon gesagt hat, Sie finden über alle Unternehmen, auch über andere Unternehmen unter der www.resource-capital.ch finden Sie alle Infos auch auf Deutsch aufbereitet und wie gesagt auf Rohstoff und Commodity TV die entsprechenden Infos auch dazu in Bild und Ton. So, und jetzt komme ich zu dir, mein lieber Ronny. Vielen Dank, dass du da bist. Ronald Schlöffel, meine Damen und Herren, wir kommen jetzt hätte ich fast gesagt, zum heutigen Top-Act des Abends, aber da will ich den Show jetzt wieder recht tun. Nein, ich freue mich riesig, dass du da bist. Finde ich super, dass du dir die Zeit genommen hast. Ich weiß, du bist extrem viel beschäftigt, aber es ist deine Heimatstadt und ich bin kurz froh, er hat noch ein Büro in Liechtenstein, das heißt, ich bin das 35 Minuten weg von ihm. Wieder da unten ist er mal und da werden wir uns auch demnächst mal wieder zusammensetzen und mal einen gemütlichen Abend bei mir machen in St. Margrethen. Wollen wir schon lange tun. Und jetzt kommen wir zu deinem Thema Gold, Silber. Ich sage mal einfach, lass graben.
Vielen herzlichen Dank.